What up, teacups? It's your fairy Vlogmother. I have tried to film this episode 5 times. This is my 5th attempt. We're playing Would You Rather. I can't believe I fucked it up that many times in a row too. You might see some bloopers about that at the end of this video. But in any case, you may have noticed that Lie Eat 1 has ended, and I am reconsidering whether or not I'm going to return to Helen's Mysterious Castle. So please check out the poll in the description below if you want to see more of Helen's Mysterious Castle. Otherwise, I will be trying to replace both of those games in the lineup. And also, please tell me in the comments below and on polls in future videos which games you would like to see me play instead of Lie Eat and Helen's Mysterious Castle. If I seem a little tense, it's because I've explained this 4 times now, but I have fucked it up a lot. So you may see some bloopers at the end, but in the meantime, we have decisions to make. So, would you rather be unable to open doors unassisted or be unable to climb stairs unassisted? Do you see the rage seeping out of my pores right now? I would rather be unable to climb stairs unassisted because, as I said to no one in particular when the recording wasn't working, you're alone more when you're opening doors. Like, I couldn't get into my own house because I live alone if I couldn't open doors unassisted. But if I was not able to climb stairs unassisted, I would just take the elevator. There's ramps, there's plenty of accommodations for that these days. So let's go with this one. Oh my god, okay. Next question. Would you rather always be hot or always be cold? Cold. I don't even need to explain this. I don't like being sweaty. Also, being hot makes me, it makes my brain slow down and it makes me stupid. Alright, would you rather have no fingers or have no ears? I would rather have no ears, just because then I could still do things, and then you could still, like, use sign language with your hands, whereas having no fingers would make doing virtually everything really, really difficult. So these are both awful, and my deepest respect to anyone who is either deaf or doesn't have their fingers for some reason. That sucks, but I think I'd rather have no ears. And it doesn't even really say that you're deaf, it just says you have no ears, so would you not have just the outer ear? In which case you could still hear to some degree, and then you could get like a prosthetic put on over it. I'll go with this one. Okay. Would you rather use only a Mac or only use a Windows PC? I've only ever used Windows PCs, so I'm gonna do that then. Cool, cool, cool. Would you rather tea or coffee? I like them both, but I've been drinking more tea lately. And I'm frustrated because there were some really great questions that came up before this, and then these are all kind of shallow. But again, wait around till after the end card and you might see some of those bloopers, but we'll see. Would you rather be a gangster or a Freemason? Well, my dad is a Freemason, and he says that all they do at those meetings is just sit around and drink beer, so that sounds good to me. Alright. Let's see. Would you rather communicate with animals or speak every language fluently? As much as I love my little animal friends, I feel like half the reason why we get along so well with animals is because they can't understand all the bullshit that comes out of our mouths. But if I could understand every language fluently, I would be hella rich because I would be the best interpreter in the world. Also, I could watch anime without subs or dubs. There you go. Cool, cool, cool. Not that talking to animals wouldn't be cool, but again, I feel like it would kind of ruin the relationship a little bit. Alright. Would you rather constantly have wrinkled clothes or never have toothpaste? I think I can handle wrinkles because depending on the fabric you choose, it could look like you did it on purpose if it was already kind of a scrunchy looking fabric. But if you never have toothpaste, then your teeth are going to rot right out of your skull, and that's not fun. So we'll go with the wrinkled clothes. And if you're can you wrinkle spandex? Because if you just make your wardrobe entirely spandex, I don't know if that's even possible to have wrinkled spandex, but we'll see. Let's see, if you were blind, would you rather be able to hear perfectly with perfect precision or be able to see using a very painful eye corrective drop to be applied every hour? I'd rather... I don't know, because then you would be able to see, it would just hurt a lot. Like, define very painful. Like, are we talking, oh, my eyes sting really bad because, like, I'm a contacts wearer. I'm used to having eye pain from time to time, just because that's how contacts are from time to time. But, like, is it just normal, these eye drops sting a whole hell of a lot and this hurts, I just got hot sauce in my eye kind of pain? Or is this like, holy shit, someone just shoved a hot iron in my eye? Like, how painful is very painful? I don't know, this would at least give me the ability to see if I wanted to. It says to be applied every hour. I don't know. I'll just go with that one. Oh, and I'm one of the few people who did. Alright. Would you rather be a faster swimmer than Michael Phelps in his prime, or be a faster sprinter than Usain Bolt in his prime? I enjoy swimming more than running, but I never get to swim very much these days. And I feel like running has more practical uses in my day-to-day life. I don't know, but I hate running though. And I'm kind of sedentary. These are both kind of moot. I guess I'd rather be a swimmer because if I was going to be famous for something, I'd rather be famous for something that I enjoy doing, which would be swimming. Oh, and no one agrees with me. Cool. Alright. Would you rather eat a chocolate-covered turd or eat a turd-covered chocolate? Well, there's shit in both of these situations. But if it's a chocolate-covered turd, there's more turd to, like, the turd-to-chocolate ratio is, like, higher on the turd side versus there's less turd here and more chocolate. So let's go with that one. Yup. Okay. Would I rather be John Lennon or Paul McCartney? I don't know. I know they're both vaguely related to the Beatles. I'm pretty sure he's in the Beatles. I don't know if you're in the Beatles or not because I'm getting you confused with someone else, I think. I don't care. Alright. Be a vampire or be a werewolf? I think I've seen this one before. I don't remember if I've answered it on this one, but I'd rather be a vampire just because I have control over those powers to a degree. Not that being a werewolf wouldn't be cool, but I don't want to kill people if I can avoid it, and if you're a vampire, you can at least be, like, you can do it on your own terms, versus being a werewolf, you just lose control completely. So I'd rather have some control over my magical issues here. Alright. Would you rather have holes put through both hands and both feet via nails and a hammer, or go for 40 days in the desert without food? This is very, very biblical, because Jesus did both these things. I'll go for fasting, because you probably, depending on the situation, like, I guess it's just saying that you get the nails there, you don't actually get crucified, because that does kill you, but just having the nail wounds part doesn't kill you, but it's really, really painful, whereas going 40 days without food, I feel like that wouldn't be as bad, so I'll just do that. Oh, that's a pretty even split. Interesting. Okay. Would you rather get swine flu or get West Nile? I feel like West Nile is deadlier than swine flu, isn't it? At least for someone my age who's relatively healthy. I feel like, isn't West Nile gonna be a deadlier disease? I don't know enough about these diseases. I'm gonna guess swine flu, because I think I'll have a better chance of surviving that. I don't know. And most people agree with me. Okay. Would you rather castrate a lamb using only your teeth, or wrestle a territorial 8-foot alligator by diving on its back? Well, I'm not doing anything to that poor little lamb, so I'll take my chances with the alligator. Okay. Would you rather only eat reheated leftovers for the rest of my life, or pay to eat out at restaurants for every meal for the rest of my life? Well, welcome to my two current options in my real life right now. I usually just make one big meal on the weekend and then just eat that throughout the rest of the week. And I am getting a pay raise, but I don't know if I would want to eat out for every single meal. I don't know. I never have to do dishes again with this option. I just don't know if I can afford it. It depends on where you eat, though. Like, if you go to places that are kind of cheap, you can... I'll eat out. I hate dishes. I'll eat out. Alright. Would you rather lie every time you're asked a question, or tell the truth every time you're asked a question? I'd rather tell the truth, because it might get embarrassing, but it would probably make me be a better person, because then I would be on top of my shit more. So I'd rather just tell the truth. And it says that tell the truth every time you're asked a question, but if you're careful about it, like, you don't have to reveal too much. Like, you can be vague, as long as it's technically true. Okay. Would you rather have unlimited money but no access to women, or be surrounded by women but be poor? Well, I like dudes, so I don't really care. I'll just have the money. I like men. It doesn't matter. Alright, would you rather be a US Senator or be a US President? I'm not qualified for either one of these jobs because I don't know nearly enough about politics, so I guess I'd take the Senator one because then there's less writing on it if I fuck it up. So there we go. Not that being president would be cool. I mean, being president would be pretty cool, but I'm just doing damage control here because I'm not qualified for either one of these jobs. Alright, would you rather adopt Pusheen or adopt Nyan Cat? I don't know how I would be able to care for and or control a flying Pop-Tart cat with rainbows constantly flying out its ass, so let's go with Pusheen. Come here, Pusheen. Alright. Would you rather speak every language except the language of the country you're currently in, or speak only the language of the country you're in but know the meaning of every... Wait. Speak every language except the language of the country you're currently in, or speak only the language of the country you're in but know the meaning of every single word in that language. I don't understand. It says speak only... I guess I'll just go with this one? This one's worded kind of weird. I'm not really sure, but okay. Would I rather get severe frostbite or get severely burned? Ooh, those are both awful. I'll go with frostbite? I don't know. They both suck. Alright, would I rather go to the dentist or watch women's sports? Okay, fuck you, misogynists. Fuck you. Alright, would you rather live forever or until the end of the universe, or die right now with no afterlife? I'll go with live forever. We'll just go with that. Okay, would you rather have 20 million YouTube subscribers or produce a blockbuster action movie? I'd rather have the YouTube subscribers because I genuinely love YouTube, and I'm not saying this just to be corny. Like, producing a blockbuster action movie would be fun, but I mean, I truly love YouTube. It's what I watch it in my off time. I produce it in my off time. Produce as in just create, not as in I am a producer, I'm not. But like, I like YouTube more, so give me them subscribers, yo. Alright. Would you rather suck a hobo's toe for 2 minutes? Or be in a cage with a honey badger and a lion for 20 seconds? In 20 seconds, they probably wouldn't have time to do anything with me, and they'd probably be more freaked out by each other anyway. So I'll go with this one, thanks. Would I rather be best friends with Harry Potter or best friends with Katniss Everdeen? They both seem like nice people. I've read the Harry Potter series, and I have not read the Katniss series. The Hunger Games series, I have not read it. So I'll go with Harry Potter, so just because I know more about him. Though Katniss seems like a nice person. She seems like a good BFF too. Alright, would you rather be sick for the rest of my life or kill 2 puppies? Give me them sniffles. Fuck you. Fuck you, puppy killers. Alright, would you rather be unable to open doors unassisted? Okay, we're leaving it here. So, tell me, guys, what would you do? Doors or stairs? Tell me, because we've already done this. And the rage from the beginning of this episode is beginning to come back to me. So, please tell me what you would pick, because you certainly don't know what I would pick at all. Not even a little bit. Okay, alright, okay, bye. Check out the poll, please. Toodles! I think it just saved the last one that we just did, so we will just click on this one and go. Why is it not going? But go ahead and get in touch with me if there are any games that you want me to. We're just gonna start this one over too. Holy fuck. Okay, we're trying this one more time. I cannot talk today. Why can't I fuck! I can't even remember how to play the stupid game! Okay, holy shit, take 4, what is wrong with me? And then you could just tell people, oh, I can't climb the stairs because I have, like, a heart condition or something. I wasn't recording. Shoot me. Fuck. Fucking hell!